Hello, my friend. Welcome to Breakfast with Sergio. In this episode, I'm going to talk about art commissions. My friends, welcome back to Breakfast with Sergio. Today, I'm not on my regular kitchen table, but anyway, welcome to my breakfast. I'm starting with just a cup of tea here in the studio, thinking about this work and figuring out in which direction I'm gonna go next. So anyway, my friend, I want to talk to you about art commissions because I know many of you, commissions is your bread and butter. Commissions is something that you do that helps you, to maintain your art business. For some of you, maybe that's kind of like the main thing that you do, or for some of you, maybe it's something that you do once in a while if the opportunity comes. But I know many of you want to promote your commission business, want to get more business. So I want to help you out a little bit today in this episode when it comes to art commission. So what's an art commission for those of you who may be new to this? An art commission is when somebody, asks you or hires you to create a work of art for them. It could be an individual, it could be a corporation, it could be something as small as a portrait, something as large as a outdoor sculpture for their park, or for their building or whatnot. So commissions come in all shapes and sizes, from really small works to really, really large pieces and works and complex works of art. So commissions come in all shapes and forms, and but commission is something that for many of you is something that you do on a regular basis. And actually, I know very many successful artists who base a lot of their time, is spent on doing commissions. And some of them are portrait artists or landscape or even abstract artists or sculptors. Commissions come in, as I mentioned, in all shapes and sizes. So let's talk a little bit about, for those of you who want to promote your commission work a little bit more, or want to really maybe this year emphasize the commission work and you want to get new clients for that. Some of the strategies that maybe can help you. Well, the first thing I think you should do if you want to really promote more your commission work and really put it at the forefront of what you're doing as an artist, definitely then you need to be proactive in telling people that you do commissions. You cannot assume that everybody knows that you do commissions, right? So I talk to many artists who, inside of the Art Next Level Academy, who I'm coaching, and they really want to do more commissions, or they have done great commissions, but they're not getting enough clients. And I go to their website and there's nothing that says they do commissions. I go to their Instagram, nothing that says that they do commissions. Don't assume that people know that you do commissions, right? Because many artists don't. Many artists don't have time. Many artists don't want to do it. Not everybody does art commissions. So you have to make sure that you are specific about that and that you are proactive about promoting that part of your art career, that part of your art business. If you do commission work, I suggest, first of all, make sure that you say it also in your business card. Again, you can even create a promotional card, business card, or postcard, which I talked about postcards last episode. If you haven't seen it, check it out. But you can create a postcard specific about art commissions where you talk about your art, promote your contacts and so on, but also, make sure that it's specific, that you mention that, you are an artist who also do art commissions. Now, so you can do that in your mailing pieces, right? Your postcards, your business card, and so on. Definitely, I think when it comes to your website, you should have a page on your website that is dedicated to commissions. So in that page, which I've seen many artists do that, but sometimes that page doesn't look appealing, to me, as somebody who might be looking for an artist who do a commission piece, maybe a family portrait, or maybe a work celebrating 50 years of my business or something like that, right? A celebratory piece, an anniversary piece, or whatnot. So in your website, not just have 2-3 pictures of and say I do for commissions, click here and send me a note, but rather be more enthusiastic about it, right? And in your commissions, maybe talk about the process of working with you in a commission piece. A lot of people do not know how it works. What does it entail to ask an artist to do a commission? Maybe somebody just exploring the possibility. So you want to really help that person figure out that this is something that would be amazing. something that's, they will be getting a one-of-a-kind work that is really all about their whatever they want to celebrate through that work of art. So you can talk a little bit more about that. And if you need some inspiration, what you can do is just simply go to Google and Google art commissions, portrait commissions, whatever type of commissions you do, and see what other artists are doing. Look at the pages that come up at the top and see what other artists are doing. You're not going to copy what they're doing word by word, but you're going to get ideas. You're going to get inspiration. You're going to get inspiration so that you can write your very own text, your very own ideas, right? To make sure that it is your voice, to make sure it is you who's writing it and not don't just copy and paste somebody else's, but rather go there for inspiration and see those who are ranking at the top of the Google search. There's a reason why, right? There's a reason why. So usually those are pages of artists that have plenty of information about their art commission work. So make sure you do that too. Make sure you spend time writing, thinking about it. Show photographs. I recommend even show photographs of the process, how something starts maybe with a photograph, then how it moves through the process, and maybe the end when you are delivering the artwork to the patron who commissioned the work, or when it's getting installed, or when it's getting unveiled, and things like that. And if you don't have pictures like that, when next time you do a commission, think about it. Think about documenting the process from beginning to end. Make a big deal at the end when you do the delivery of the artwork. Do some setup, put some good lighting so that you can get some beautiful pictures for your website. So that's what you want to do. Because again, remember that you are not, when it comes to an art commission, you are not the only choice. You are one of probably thousands of other artists who could make that piece for that client or for that Patreon. So you want to make sure that you position yourself as an artist of top ranking. You position yourself as an artist who knows what he or she is doing when it comes to commissions, that you have the experience of doing that type of work. So positioning yourself correctly will help you get the right clients too. A lot of artists say, well, Sergio, I want to get commissions, but not the typical commissions of, somebody just wants a quick portrait and they expect it's going to be only $100 or something like that, but my work is much more expensive. Well, then you have to position yourself in that category in your website, in your Instagram. And the way you position yourself is how serious people will take you. So make sure if your prices are high, make sure that you position yourself correctly in your marketing pieces, including your website. Now, another thing you can do is through your email, right? Through your email. When somebody inquires about your work, so you send them directly to that page so they can, look at samples and things like that. What I recommend then you follow up also with another email, maybe a couple days after, where you include a video where maybe you interview one of the patrons that commission a work from you. Maybe do something like Breakfast with Sergio, where you just put your camera in the front on a tripod, sit down with a person that commissioned the last piece and your piece in the back, and then just talk about it for 2 minutes really quickly. Hey, why did you decide to create, to commission a work? What was the process of finding an artist? And, what is it like to working with an artist on a commission piece? And then at the end you finish with, hey, if you would like me to work on your next commission piece, contact me at blah, blah, blah. Something super short, super easy. Do 2 or 3 of those. Put them also on YouTube, and then use that as an email follow-up where you say, hey, take a look at what others have said about working with me in their commission pieces. Again, these are just some quick ideas that you can do, right, to help you out get bigger and better commission work done for you. Again, it's all about positioning. It's all about how you position yourself as the artist who can do the job. So thanks, my friends, for watching Breakfast with Sergio. Thank you so much. I gotta get back to these guys right here. Hope you have an amazing day. Have a great next level day. Goodbye.